telling you, radical, oh my God, do they grow fast. Let's see, they're born on Earth Day. I watched them come out of the nest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One must have got plucked off by a predator. So anyway, there's another study coming out. Now, get this. Wait till you read this. An ocean with no plankton, with no whales, with no sea stars, could be, might be. These biologists, these bootlicking fools, you got to read this thing. They're still waiting for the main event. It's all could happen, might happen, if happens, when it fucking happened. So in the study says what I've been saying the entire fucking time. The collapse of the fucking eco chain in the ocean collapses all life. And he goes into carbon. And he talks about man-made carbon and how the ocean is the one that mitigates it. And without the ocean mitigating the fucking carbon, it accelerates fucking might accelerate climate change. Not could. Happened. This is the denial that's gone. I mean, it's unbelievable. So I was in my doctor today. So the Bionic Biologist, Blanch. So they had to, oh fuck. I have a pacemaker. I'm running 100% off of it. As you know, these fucking morons, what they did to me with cancer, destroyed me. You know, Mike Lee kicked me out of Medicaid and they basically tried to kill me. I kept telling my heart's failing. You know, they go see your dentist, and I collapsed, and so they reconstructed my aortic valve, replaced it. Never worked. I'm doing the type of work in the coast of California. It's hurting me. I'm telling them, I come from a family of heart doctors, and I'm like, it's my heart, but no, it ain't. It blew the fuck up, fried my entire electrical system out. So completely so I'm the Bionic Biologist now. So I mean, it's amazing. They just put a little wand on you, on your pacemaker, and fuck, you think about that. You know, and they can totally control it. You know, so they had to change it some today. I mean, fuck. So Blanche, the Bionic Biologist. So let's talk about this. Fucking one-man band all these years. Kevin Lynch has been right the entire fucking time. So let's talk about and I'll present the study and you read it for yourself. You know, I spoon feed everybody all the data. These fake biologists. So the study's dead on, but the thing that he's dead on the money. But the problem is, this is the problem with the scientific community. Quit calling them scientists, call them bootlickers. They have no field observational work. They have no well, this is hypothesis. But he's hypothesizing after the fact, after it already happened. So we know factually, unarguably, Kevin Blanch's work has proven this, that what he's talking about could happen, has been happening since 2011. Now, it's absolutely unarguable. The fucking acceleration of climate change. We know unarguably, and scientist after scientist after scientist have been coming out and verifying Kevin Blanch's fucking work. Over and over and over again. They're still waiting for the main event. Fuck, they grow fast, don't they? It's Earth Day, so what's today? Oh, it's Cinco de Mayo. 5 times 5 is 25 in the year 2025. If man is still alive. 5 is alive. So let's talk about this in detail. The most accomplished marine biologist in the history of fucking the planet. Kevin Blanch, you're looking at him. And I don't eat, sleep, drink it. I sleep with it. The doctor that checked me out, I have so many fucking doctors now. You don't even know. I thought I was seeing one. You got to go over here and see this. Oh my God. He's like, I see you everywhere, man. This is the doctor saying. I said, I hope you don't work for the nuclear industry. No, 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 no. I love your work and your videos. He says, you're not a secret agent tweaking my fucking pacemaker to take me out, are you? Fucking. So let's talk about this. In this study, he says that a dead ocean, you take out the plankton, you take out the whales, you take out the sea life, you take out all life. Why, man-made carbon, the ocean is the mitigator. Sucks it up, eats it up. Without the phytoplankton and the healthy, I call the soup, the milk, the cloud, it will accelerate climate change and will, if, could, might. This is the problem. These fuckers have in their head no field work, no observational work. They don't do any observational work, so they're in their fucking glass houses. Not if, could, might. Not gonna, did. Not gonna, did. I can prove it. I have proven it. 2011 is the great accelerator, and we know this factually. We have all the starving fucking well data. The starving well fucking data, 75 biologists come out at finally, in their glass houses with no field observation, just jump to conclusion, fucking, based off fucking Kevin Blanch's historical work that is now going on 15 years old, so much of it. Yes, the great well starvation event started in 2012. I just got off the phone with Martin up on the mouth of the Rogue. He says an absolute fucking catastrophe. And he's tracking every fish because, you have to, when you catch a fish at the mouth of the Rogue or, Go Beach or anything, you have to go to the end of the weigh station to check them in. They know it. He knows the number before the number's posted. So do I. Now, he says that number is well under 50% under last year's catastrophe. Now, we'll start to get the Alaska numbers, but we have the data now for 14. From 2011, we're talking 14 years of data. We have it. So, the so-called wasting disease collapse on the starfish, 2012. The heat dome over the western United States, 2011, 2012. The fucking now, we know that this accelerated. We know the climate change accelerated. There's all kinds of data. We know the Pacific Ocean in a very short period of time heated up between 5 and 8 degrees Fahrenheit like that. We know there was a trigger. Absolutely no. We know what he's saying not going to happen. His hypothesis. This is a hypothesis. No. This is a conclusion, buddy. You've got hypothesis confused with. There's the problem with the scientific because there's no field work. There's no early organic hypothesis. Well, Kevin Blanch, what am I supposed to do? Number one school in the country I'm at. I'm running the fucking whole show. By the way, scumbag Warren Buffett, I see, said he's going to retire at the end of the year. Fuck, that low life. Nobody has blocked the solar energy harder and destroyed the environment harder than Warren Buffett. Nobody. I'm in these houses. I'm in California house. I'm in Nevada house. I'm in Idaho. Utah, constantly in the house, fighting. And the lobby groups that are promoting this SMR nuclear, which is all propped up by one person for dirty coal, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett has worked harder than any person in the history of the planet to block solar. Fucking Lola. Stole our school business. Railroaded me? I railroaded myself. I got the fucking... So what am I supposed to do with this historic period? Stand, put in my golden handcuffs and hope Aaron Swartz downloads the server at MIT and puts it into the domain? You know they have If you haven't fucking figured out by now that academia is completely hijacked. By the way, Bob Kraft's fucking cheating ass patriot fucking Columbia University needs to be boarded up. MIT needs to be boarded up. Bootlicker you. Stanford fucking needs to be boarded up. These are fucking copy-paste criminal enterprises that have been fucking taken over by the imperialists. Fuck, that's gone on for a quarter century now, more than a quarter. I knew that. I knew that. So, first you hypothesized the knowledge, right here. These are full blown out fucking meltdowns. It took me a year and a half to convince anybody was one. This foreign strength, this energy has never been foreseen in the history of mankind. Not at Mayak, not at Santa Susana, not at 3 Mile, not even at Chernobyl. 780,000 men entombed Chernobyl. Why do you think they mined underneath it? Down the stretch we come. 818, 18:8. They didn't do shit. It took me a year and a half to convince anybody it was one fucking meltdown. I mean, the only guy on fucking Earth. 4 full court meltdowns, 8 spent fuel pools. The biggest, these idiots that are all inactive. Oh, there's enough nuclear waste could fill a swimming pool. When TEPCO themselves comes out, which is Lake Barrett, 18,000 tons of fucking spent nuclear waste at one nuclear plant, Fukushima, Daiichi. Every one of these reactors has swim pools. So back to this if, could, might, fucking. So it's true what he says. His hypothesis is dead on, but it's not a hypothesis. It already happened. Kevin Blanch did the true. These are full-blown out fucking meltdowns. It's going to push this fucking foreign strength, this energy into the Pacific Ocean. It's going to break the chain in a radical, it's going to take out the plankton like that. It's going to cause a chain reaction. It's going to cause a heat dome over the western United States. It's going to cause a fire event. It's going to get into the fucking pine trees. Those needles hold the fucking energy. They hold radiation from the sun. It's going to get this into them, bringing star power to Earth. That's Livermore, California's logo. Oh, they brought star power to Earth. The whole enchilada, baby. This is the biggest fucking event story on the planet in the history of fucking humanoids. So we know, we have the data. Just what he said. You take out the plankton is fucking cooked ice, it'll go immediately. That happened fucking 14 years ago. The chain reaction started. Kevin Blanch, the first thing that will go will be the starfish. They will go early, just like this. Oh, wait a second. So you go to these scientists, and I email them all the time. Because even in the whale starvation event data, we have all the salmon data from the Kenai all the way to the top of Alaska, the Fraser, all these said rivers all the way down, fucking the Rogue, the fucking Willamette, damn it. Jedediah Smith, most of them have no dams. They know they're dying to sea. We know this radical event started in the steelhead salmon. This is the smoking gun of Fukushima. The steelhead started collapsing in 2012 immediately, just like Kevin, because they go to sea for 1 year. They go back, second year around, they're called the half pounder. 2 years, the life cycle's over. They will start to collapse immediately. Chinook salmon, I cannot overstate this. The Pacific Ocean was so incredibly healthy on March 10th, 2011, it was unbelievable. I cannot overstate this. Record returns 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now the Columbia lies. You can't even watch those numbers. Armed Recorders in Israel. That's why they took, you think it's coincidence they took the live cam out in 2016. So we can't verify the work. Now this is by number. They won't collapse till 2016, the Chinook. The Chinook had record returns on every one of these rivers, from the Kenai to the Nushiak, to the Fraser, to the Mighty Beast Columbia, to the Rogue, to the Willamette, damn it, to the Klamath, to the Jedediah Smith. Record in symphony. Record. They won't collapse till 2016 because they go to sea 5 years. 2016. Every one of them in symphony. In symphony. The heat dome over the west side. The Great Salt Lake was at normal levels in fucking 2012. My spiral jetty videos have proven that. I live on the lake. Fucking collapse. My tide pool work alone, me on my Nobel Prize. And I says, well, he says, you're doing that tide pool work still with the pay? Oh, yeah. You know, how am I? So they tweaked it a little for me today. Changed a little bit of the rhythm. The Bionic Biologist, Blanch. Now, remember, I was given 2 months to live. So, every one of these scientists in 2011. So, any one of these scientists with AML leukemia de novo, so radical, so fierce, so intense. So, whatever these scientists are verifying, Kevin, it's unarguable now that we know the great outlier happened in 2011. Just what he said could happen, might happen, No, happened. I stood right here. And I said, listen, this is March, early March 2011. Just remember on these, I'm the only guy on earth that was reporting these are full blown out now. Why do you think they kettle me, I'll kettle you, they go after me? Illegally while in critical condition. Just remember, when you look back 10, 12, 13, 15 years from now, you remember Kevin Blanch said this. Just remember the liars when they told you Pat Tillman fought off 9 million acts I caught it when he was executed by his own men at close range. When they told you George W. Bush won the 2000 election, which he did not, Roger Elton. When they told you Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction, which they knew he did not. When they look back, therefore, and say of, these are not meltdowns, they're just a hydrogen blast. Arnie Gunder, Schill, Helen, freaking the half nuclear freaks. Just remember, Kevin Blanch is the one that told you these are full blown out meltdowns. It's going to break the chain. You promised you would never break the chain. You don't love me now, you will never love me again. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little nuclear lies. Fucking the denial of this is over the top. The study's dead on, as he has it in a hypothesis, but you're a little late, buddy, in your glass house. This is not your study shouldn't be a hypothesis, should be a conclusion. Kevin Blanch, the hypothesis. March 20th. These are full blown out meltdowns. It's going to push into the Pacific Ocean. They're going to just push it in. They're not going to do anything about it. It's the first time in human history it's ever happened, and it's going to fucking break the ecosystem. This is going to be the most foreign radical. It's going to fucking wipe out the fucking plankton. It's going to cause a fucking blob. I'm the guy that named it the blob. It's going to cause a heat dome over the western North America. Look it up. I'm the guy that named it. Started in 2012. I'm the first guy that physically said you could see the fucking blob. It's going to cause cancer. Oh. So every one of these scientists, I go to them now because they're verifying all Kevin Blanch's work. Now you read that, yeah, it was a radical outlier that started in 2011. What's the cause? And they all say the same thing, global warming. I'm like, wait a minute. You're telling me global warming started in 2011? No, that's not what we're saying. That is what you're saying. We know factually that's untrue. We know global warming started when we turned this country over to the auto industry. So ridiculous what we did. We created the fucking House of Sod. Fucking, that was Rockefeller oil that caused all your problems in the Middle East. The fucking Saudi family. That was Rockefeller oil that took this country. Tore out all the fucking streetcars. Fucking cars are up fucking 8,000% just since 1980. Fucking, we know you can draw a line right to the auto industry and big oil fucking industry with fucking global warming. Global warming's been going like this since the 1930s, 40s. Steady as she goes. It's been steady, climbing. Unarguable data. We have the global temperatures. We know something happened in 2011 and it went like this. We know that factually. Unarguably, the ocean immediately, acute, radically heated up fucking between 5 and 8 degrees Fahrenheit. Like that. How hot is a fucking nuclear meltdown? Well, how the fuck would anybody know? We've never had one before. For every action, there's a reaction. Sir Isaac Newton. What's the greatest action in fucking human history? The meltdowns at Fukushima. At least 444 reactors. And this is TEPCO's own words. Lake Barrett's got that line. Rahm Emanuel's got that pole. Let's head on down to the fishing hole for 5,170 fucking days. And they come up, they're fishing. They admit it. It was day 28:16 on 60 Minutes that Lake Barrett admitted to Leslie Stahl, supposedly in the mock-up of it. Leslie Stahl to Lake Barrett. These are really full, blown-out nuclear meltdowns? Yes. Where are they? Well, we don't know. The cores are pushed in. They're right there into the Pacific Ocean. We don't know. Well, this is like going to the moon to fix this lake. Leslie Stahl to Lake Barrett on 60 Minutes on day 2816. Lake Barrett to Leslie Stahl, going to the moon. Way bigger than that. This has never happened before. Thus, the byproduct has never happened. There's no name for it. Well, there is a name. I named it FU, Plutonium. which is not a cliche, not a joke. It's very real. It's a vapor and a gas. I hypothesize these fucking, look, bringing star power to Earth, that's the logo at Livermore, California, the nuclear lab. The Kamala Harris' mother worked out, who died again. She was the epidemiologist at Livermore. What's an epidemiologist? The sun. 93 million miles away can give you cancer. We're one of the skin cancer capitals of the world right here at fucking Rocky Mountain High. This ain't fucking Colorado. Here in Utah. These are suns. Full blown out, man-made, nuclear fission fucking sun pushing in the Pacific Ocean. So they're fishing for these fucking, they've tried every robot for 14 and a half years to get in. They get in earlier this year. We got one. Now think about this. They get one. They pull it out, not pounds, not tons, not even ounces, grams, 0.3 grams. They analyze it and break it down. The analyst comes out and it's melted rebar and concrete. That's spent fuel pools. They can't get to the core. So they pull out another core. They got another one. Less than 3 grams. Less than 3 grams. They can't get near these cores. And they've admitted, Lake Barrett's running that show over there. The guy who covered up fucking 3 Mile Island. Same guy. This never happened at 3 Mile Island. This never happened at Mayak. This never happened at even fucking Chernobyl, as bad as that was, and nasty. Fucking Santa Susana, what's that? Pathfinder, North Carolina, all these fucking accidents, they've been covered up. Never happened before. Never. 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 That's the reaction. So read this study. The ocean is the great mitigator for our man-made carbon fucking nightmare. If we kill the soup, the milk, which I call it, I mean, it doesn't even smell like the ocean anymore. The sewer dumps, oh fuck. I've been reporting that for how long? Fucking, you're asleep at the fucking wheel. I mean, we know that there was a trigger. We know absolutely, unarguably, the greatest outlier fucking in modern fuck world history. We know factually happened in the Pacific Ocean in 2011. We know this for a fact. Kevin Blanch has proven it. It's unarguable. What's an outlier versus outright liars? So, we know that. We have all the fucking said data I just talked about. We have all of it. We have the crab data. We have the seals data. We have the sea lion. We have the blob fucking acid. We have the demonic acid fucking data. We have the fucking stillhead Chinooks, and we have the gray whales. We have the humpbacks. We have the sperm whales. So I go to them and I send them these, because 2 new studies came out this year, big giant ones, took them all these years, on the radical prostate fucking epidemic cancer, which started in California, moved across the country, and accelerated by radically more. And they even used the word outlier. Started in 2011, 2012. So now Duke University's heart attack study, which is massive, giant, comes out. Younger, more aggressive, more hardcore. They used the word outlier. Started when? 2011, 20. We know strontium-90, which is a byproduct from nuclear meltdown, attacks the heart viciously. Fucking all these heavy men. I've presented the KOK study 1,000 times the background level. Fucking the tide pool data I've done. No, I don't fucking jump to conclusion. No, I do this traditional. First you hypothesize the knowledge, which I did. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right. But you have to do field observational and field work. I was given, remember, it's going to cost, I got cancer in 2011 in the fall. AML de novo with a marker of 4, unsurvivable. My doctor says you're not a 1%er. You're the 1% of the 1%. I was just talking to Lord Bill today, and you going to the, yeah, I'm going to the ocean. Fucking God, with that heart rate, that's what keeps me alive. I fight for her, she fights for we. Fuck, both of us are fucking wounded so radically because I am she is we. I know that from the sea. So I read through this study, and so these glass house fucking, and they need to quit calling themselves fucking scientists, start calling themselves fucking what they are. Fucking the nuclear energy con syndicates bootlickers. I'm a butcher, what's a cow? I'm a baker, what's a cake? I'm a fisherman, what's a boat? I'm a marine biologist for NOAA, for the EPA, for San Diego State, for Caltech, for UCLA, USC, Oregon, Oregon State, Washington, Washington fucking State, Fucking Weber State. What's Fukushima? Never happened before. So read this study. He's hypothesizing could happen if you take out the fucking life, take out the plankton, you take out the salmon, you take out the fucking whales, you take it out all, you're going to accelerate fucking global warming potentially because of the fucking great carbon mitigator. A little late on that hypothesis, brother. Kevin Blanch, I hypothesized that March 12, 2011. Play back the tape. Then I did 14. I got the fact that I go into a bone marrow transplant unit on 11/11, too sick for transplant. I was sent home with hospice. I remember telling my doctor I'm going back to the ocean and walk and do my tide pool fucking work. You'll die out there. I know. You know, what a place to die. He's like, no, Kevin, I believe in you. You do what you got to do. We're watching. That was vicious out there. I mean, all those years doing it, I'm still doing it. Think about it. AML leukemia with a failing fucking heart valve from the chemo took it out. My gallbladder went, kicked off fucking Medicaid. I had $1 million of Tesla stock I forked over to get into that unit. I went from rich, self-made rich, to poor overnight. I'm in the 1% study. They asked me, the national 1%, which is about 20 years old now. I'm in that study. They ask me all the time, how you alive? Simple, I fight against the fuckers that gave it to me. I fight for her, she fights for we, Kevin D from the sea. You know, she healed me. Per se. I'm still very, very compromised. Like her. And that's why I used the word genocide. I didn't use extinction. But we're getting close. You know, I'm hanging on. We just had that talk today, you know. Whoa. What a resume. Read the study. Now it could happen. Gonna happen. Might happen. Oh, it fucking happened. You're still waiting for the main event. The nuclear energy frogs. The Pacific Ocean have been boiled nicely. Kevin Blanch, March 2011. The most accomplished marine biologist in human history. All new knowledge will be persecuted. March 2011, Kevin Blanch. It always has been. Ask Similis. This is the greatest event in human fucking history. We know factually the hole right above fucking in the ozone that was created, guess when it happened? Started to fucking open up 2011, 2012. We know that. Right after. Look, where the meltdowns are, they pushed in. The jet stream's right there. Doesn't matter if it's in the sea or the air. The Japanese current runs into the. We know the bridge from fucking Fukushima, Japan, the cars driving, landed on a Gold Beach, fucking Oregon on day 6. March 17, 20, the same day Obama told you none to see when he lied. The nuclear energy crime syndicate, the cult, they have no fucking clothes. The nuclear emperors. So, I want to say this to all you biologists that fucking have got your golden handcuffs and you Monterey Aquarium, you Birch Aquarium, SDSU San Diego up there in La Jolla Hill. I want to say this to all you bootlickers and your golden hat and your money that covered up Fukushima. Where's your fucking crown? Where's your fucking crown? I want to say this is important. This is all about betrayal. Oh, curse his spite that Kevin Blanch was ever born to set this right. I watched you dump some nuclear fallout in about a test site in my father's ear. I have some fucking nuclear Fukushima fallout roof for you. And I have some for me. But you must wear yours with a difference. How'd you survive, Kevin Blanch? How are you still alive? Alive and kicking. Fighting against these fucking monsters that gave me the greatest PhD in human, the most accomplished marine. Remember, I'm in critical condition doing fuck that type of work. Fuck, well, my salmon work, my well work. Fuck. Read the study. They have some words confused. If, could, might, with did. They don't know the word did versus if, could, might. They don't know. The nuclear energy fucking Pacific Kevin Blanch, March 20, 2012. Fukushima, hell of a nuclear energy, hell of a way to boil a planet. Albert Einstein, nuclear energy, hell of a way to boil water. I got a great idea. Let's boil all the Earth's water. A whole bunch of lava. That'll cool it down. Stay in tune.